Alright, everybody, welcome back to Silent Hill F. And we're in the Iba Sugoka Middle School. We're on the first floor. We have to obtain the key to the mountain. Can we? Okay. Like it says, we can go in there. But yeah, I have a few gripes about the game, and it's mostly just their decision on how to implement the combat. Because I know they've said, like, oh, it's just a middle school girl, she doesn't know how to fight and do all that, but it's not just that she's super slow at swinging everything. It's you have weapons that degrade. Origami of rumors. Ha! Looks like someone heard my prayers to whichever god who answered them. Thank you. Origami. Origami of grievances. There's a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami fox, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievance, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out. But to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Middle school. Ebisugoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. But yeah. Chocolate. But the fact that your weapons degrade, there's a lot of enemies that actually don't die. And then at the moment, I believe, hey, dry carcass. There's more enemies, at least. I'm not going to say more combat, but more enemies than all of the Silent Hills up until probably Homecoming. So we can do sanity, but like I said, I've not really found the sanity all that helpful. And then not only is she extremely slow at swinging anything, which doesn't really make sense. Like a wooden baseball bat, you're probably not going to swing it that slowly. But the fact that you can't, once you've swung something, the animation has to finish. You can't dodge. To all faculty on patrol duty, to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Need a key. Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Stairwell. The vice principal... Oh, that's just the exact same thing we read. Steel pipe. Which, we have two things that are kind of low on health, but we have the pipe here for in case we need it. Hopefully I'll remember it's there. I doubt it. And I think when it comes to Silent Hill, the 2 remake, Homecoming, Downpour, I want to say honestly even 4 to some extent. To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified to be severely punished. There's been a big focus on combat. Whereas I love, you know, when you have a... What the fuck? When you have a big focus on just the atmosphere, which this one does. The atmosphere is fantastic. Then you have puzzle solving. Oh, you can open this. The puzzle solving, which this one's only actually had one puzzle. That work? Yeah, no. Okay. There we go. Bandage is more important than that. Oh, it's had 2 puzzles, sorry. The one puzzle was insanely easy. The only reason it even took me a minute to do was because I didn't know what a Hanaku, is that what it is? Or whatever it was. I didn't know what it was. Ale Toketh. I don't know these numbers. And then the other puzzle, the Scarecrow one, was good. But I do feel like the first one was a little bit... wonky because I'm trying to see if I found like if that baseball thing maybe had something to it, but I don't remember numbers because I swear I had chosen the correct one the first time. That was creepy. And it didn't work. And then the second time, it did. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds as his way of saying thank you. Thanks to the fox that blessed him. So we can go outside right there. It seems like a pretty big area. Let's finish exploring the first floor here. See if we can't find that code. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. So we know there's the outside to the left. We know there's a locker right there. We've been outside there. And other than that, there's the other upstairs. Somebody knocked. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that Vice Principal Matsuo has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the Floriculture Fair held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already take this opportunity to admire the Vice Principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. The Vice Principal enjoys gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. I'm guessing that'll be important. Alright, outside we go. Can we go out? No, we already went out there, didn't we? Maybe not. Yeah, we did. This is where the shrine was. Let's go get rid of some of this stuff, because we are already not being able to pick stuff up. We'll do all those. Alright, on to the outside of the other place. Did we go out here? Yes. Yeah, there was a Ramoon or something there. I know it had the X because we've gone there, but when this was never here and it just showed up, so I was like, oh, we haven't been here when we had. Wasn't there something I couldn't pick up in here? Yeah. Another one of those. After she dodges, she also just stops for some reason. Ah, damn it. Pick it up, motherfucker. God damn. Ah, all this red shit. A sledgehammer. A sledgehammer used in construction. It packs a devastating punch, but its weight makes it hard to wield. Heavy weapons. Hold R2 to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you will remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When your focus gauge is full, use R1 to switch from a defensive position and unleash a focus attack. Cool. Nothing I could do there. Origami of Rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl, when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Oh, is this talking about us? I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Yeah, probably. It had something. Oh, this is under puzzles, so yeah. Okay. Should have healed while I was in there, probably. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think yeah. Alright, I've been around the entire thing. I mean, the only thing on the map would be that rabbit right there. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Let's use a bandage. That way we can pick up another one. Okay. There was, yeah. It was like waters the flowers. On here, I don't see a flower bed precisely. Oh, okay. Main building, second floor stair key. It seems to be possible to open the stairway door on the second building, on the second floor of the school main building. Why was that so difficult for me to fucking read? All right, all the way to the right. Oh, cool. Yeah, we still don't know that. Oh no, you need... Yeah, this. Why does it say question mark right there? Because, Oh, I need a key for... No. Oh, I need a key for that. Okay. So I need a code and a key. But yeah, that's one thing I don't like in games is, hey, you're actually just supposed to run away and try to find stuff while you're running. I don't like that because it's just, I don't know, it's just annoying to me, and I don't want my games to be annoying. It's fine to have hard sections, but I just find that to be annoying. Hey. Yeah, let's go ahead and repair the sickle. Final exam. 4th place, Asakura Oyumi, freshman class 1, 479 points. Well, that could be the code. Hey. Alright, let's go ahead back down. 479. No? Okay. Or like maybe it's backwards. Alright, so there'll be a puzzle in here. Origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Damn, she is a bitch. I mean, really. Sakuko says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, That will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room. And when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Inari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind the origami grievances. Yeah, there's that thing here too of shows that here. Still the best partner, right? You know, write down all of your feelings and stuff in like a letter, but you just never mail it. Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit of the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you remember the taste too? Oh. We'll wait to do that. I sat here, and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. Interesting. So they were, they were friends, but Rinko's jealousy was just so much. Okay. You can rotate. L to select. What the hell? Slide. Okay. Got pumpkin. Apple. Same cake. The sweet and tart fruit. Weird. I was... Whoops. I was pressing X and not triangle. Strawberry pineapple. I don't know what the hell that is. That's a carrot, I guess. Berries. Eggplant. You go sweet and tart. Oh, you can do both. Apple. I think that's a pumpkin. I'm guessing you have to get sweet and tart to make a cake. Okay, so that's everything that's sweet. I don't know what that is. Something must be off. You can only go to those two sides. Maybe. Whoops, same with that. Maybe we do one at a time. Because none of these would be sweet or tart, but those would be. Okay, I got it. Unopened envelope. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain. But you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so that has to do with this. Alright, well, let's see what's in these. Got a fan, a book, something, another book, paper, dice. A lot of books. A lot of books. Okay. Fan. Look, let me read this again. Okay, picture, pages. Okay, filling up a journal. Blank page. Okay, gotcha. So it's gonna be that one. That one. That one. And you got a book there. Nope. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hanako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with Sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming Sakura awaiting us? Okay. So Sakura in full bloom. Blooming flowers. Not gonna be cherries. Full bloom. Not gonna be that. No. Oops. No, it's a bonsai tree. Pumpkin, no. Could be. Hey, you got that one for sure. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I always have and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Second floor classroom, generic key. It might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Shu hasn't read this letter. See, I like that puzzle a lot.
ひな子はお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切 る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
それってどういう。
A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school to me was like the stage between a tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights, and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. It just felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other. But now, it's suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same, but for someone like me, who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. Yeah, guess that is the thing. It's like, in certain aspects, people are. Oh, okay. Are really, expected to do the norm of what came before them when, that's just not the case. That's not what you have to do.
校舎内まで入ってきてる。
Old Annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't gotten back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looks exhausted after practice. Yeah, we don't know the combination, though. Take it instead of Ramon. Oh, hello. Liar, 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 liar. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay, so that's that. A rare, don't need that. Get out of here, bitch. What? It said 377. There was no other locker. Unless I need to find a key to that door, and that's the locker. Okay, so then... And I think in the locker is the key to this, right? Yeah. But now we have the key, I believe, to right here. Didn't see that lady at first. As I pass, I just see a head. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Okay, so we should get the code and the key, I think, here. Note from a male student. You can read girl code, right, Yoshida? Satao got a note from the girls that had 844 written on it. Do you know what that means? That could be the code. Oh, toolkit, damn it. Well, none of our weapons need it. It just sucks because if we do ever need it, you know. Note between lovers. 4,151 plus 3 into 6. XOXO Mickey. What? Is this the girl code? It seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Secret box. Yeah, that's all the stuff we read. Girl code. And we know 377. Note from a male student. It's the code for Baka, so you know, stupid. Girl code is based off the alphabet, basically. You just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. Interesting. So Satao would be 54 plus 6. 5 looks like an S, and 4 looks like an A. Right? And the plus is T, and the O is O, and the circle is O is 0 because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. What the fuck is this? So for my name, Yoshida, it'd be X05174. That's stupid. Note between lovers. Mickey, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Asatiru, but I love you too. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Okay. Locker room key. Key that is used to open and close the school locker room. Okay. Asakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that school would be so far away. Bus, the best thing in the world. I love it so much that I made it my locker combination. We know U is 6 from that thing. B would look like an 8, and S is 5. So 865.
暗号のメモか。まだまだ子供だな。
Origami of grievances. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. AOE, AOI. That's so cute of him using his name in code. Weirdos. I was homeschooled, so I don't know about anything like this. Oh shit. Hello. Okay, so we haven't gotten that key yet. What? Why would she... Okay. She didn't fucking move at all when I told her to move. She just fucking stood there. Really? Okay, what the hell was this? Was this the 865 one? No, okay. I think it was the... TT or whatever. 377. What? Only to cash. The AOI, maybe. 01 A would be 4. There, finally. Origami of grievances. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. Okay, so that one's got the... Okay, we got 2 locker combinations. 3. Okay. Damn it. Asakura Ayumi. What? Psst. Asakura. Bus. So is that the bus one? 865. Yes. Key, cabinet key. A small dainty key might open the key cabinet in the school. Okay. Suga Yoshi. That's this one. The cry for help. I don't know. Let's look at the other one. There was one more that was kind of just like spelled out. 377. Oh, Momori. Wolf. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability, effective only for weapons with durability. What? I guess when you get the weapons, like when we were in that dream state. So, a cry for help. Is that like, would be SOS? S would be a 505. Hell yeah. It was a bit worn out for some reason, but it's fine for carrying small things. Hell yeah. So now 10. I'll be honest, so that was very interesting. And a little tough. You really did have to think. Finally found it. Key to the back mountains. Key that opens the chained gates. Okay, so where is upstairs to the... No, wait. Yeah, okay.
私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。柊君が望むなら相棒の役でも悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私と柊君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
きなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
おやすみ。
I don't want to sleep.
ひなこ。
Bad things always happen. Shell of the past. What exactly have we learned? A lot of jealousy, I'll tell you that.
魂を奪われた私だ。今度は私が君の魂を救い、古き君の命を奪おう。 無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。君は思った以上に繊細で敏感なようだ。でもよく頑張ったね、美奈子。さあ、先に進もう。
Okay, I really enjoyed that whole middle school thing. That part, whoops, didn't mean to do that. That part of the story I'm really getting. It's this part that I'm finding very strange. But who knows? We'll learn more as we go, I guess.
先に行って支度をしておく。お別れをしてくるといい。
はい。
Fox mask. There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he is looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet. When I walk, when he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. So, if I were to have guessed, find a way to open the sacred door. This is the part where she has to not conform to societal norms, perhaps. Whereas when she's just out with her friends, so-called friends, she's already kind of done that. Was there something? I can't see shit. And maybe that's what this whole story is about, you know? This is Sakuko's. Sakuko is very in touch with her I think Sakuko may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately she'll be laughing all happily one moment, then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kind of creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Sakuko's parent-teacher journal, just a note. As Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark, now that she is grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. But, because, Japanese culture is very different than ours. Oh, god damn it. Enemies defeated in areas limited by evil warding lantern will be unable to reanimate. Okay, good. Oh. I should have... Yeah. Fucked up. I fucked up. Dead now. And maybe that's the story, try not to conform, being able to be yourself and who you want to be. And Sakuko, she's a different one. She died a lot earlier. I have a couple of things. We can get health, stamina, or we can wait to increase the slots. What slots do we have? Or what things do we have? So right now we're using the spider. Decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. I can't go down. So I have to... Okay, that was weird. We got the wolf, deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability, which we don't have any. Decreases enemy line of sight. Greatly decreases focus charge. Why are there circles here? Increases stamina, max health. Slightly restores health upon picking up food items. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Health, sanity, and stamina will be... I like this one, so I might save up. For that. And maybe Sakuko is somebody who really needed a friend, and with us, we kind of perhaps abandoned her for Shu, and that's what our guilt is, perhaps. Oh, hello. Sakuko's diary. I hate gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long-distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust, so I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could run across the field line together, and you know what? She said yes. I asked Tanako too, but she said no. She said it's because she's in a sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense, if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic, but I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hanako trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. Damn! Ah, I fucking dodged, bitch. I missed the opportunity. This is my locker. I love how long that took for me to get up. So what the fuck is the point of that dodge? When you dodge, like, it doesn't do a damn thing. And you seemingly cannot dodge that because I pressed dodge when he was in midair and it didn't do a fucking thing. Not feeling the combat. Oh, is this... Oh, this is the room we were in? Okay. I need to use that. Like I said, I never think about it, and like I said, the fact that you have to pull up this hotbar and then use it, it just takes too long in my opinion. Oh, you can pull these again. Damn it. Okay.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。ウサギ咲子が好きだった。ウサギしか友達いないんでしょ。ウサギ小屋に住めばいいのよ。
Pages from an observation log. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real-life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she'd never, ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? The handwriting here suddenly turns erratic. What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe in each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Okay, so perhaps she was schizophrenic. Oh cool, release 2. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love an enemy you can't get away from. That's awesome. Oh, I hate the fucking combat. I'm sorry to say it, but I think it's awful. And this is obviously a part where you're kind of meant to kill everything. And when combat's bad, I don't like it. Couldn't get away, I was stuck. There's another enemy. Awesome. Oops. I was trying to heal. Just fucking missed, I guess. Cool, I pushed fucking hit and it didn't do anything. Like, come on. Cool. Dude, all of a sudden you weren't locked on anymore. Awesome. Sakuko's diary. My family has served as caretakers of Senensugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Senensugi Shrine will die with the generation. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the results are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become a head priest one day. Okay, so we did that. Oh cool, are both of them coming in here? I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, to be honest. I mean, I see that right there. But... yeah, I need to open that, which... does this do that? brings another enemy. Yay. Oh no, this is that room. But there's nothing in here that I need. It's just my locker. That's it. I've gotten both things from behind here. And there was the rabbit thing. Alright, let's just go back to the beginning. Oh, okay. And the thing is, like, I doubt... Oh, what the hell? Never been in here. I doubt you can actually kill all the enemies in here. Oh, what the hell? You got a fox and a rabbit. Fox and a rabbit. Sheet of fine paper. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Okay. Did that not do anything? Hmm. Okay, so it was the opposite. Restraint lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Talon lampshade. Sharp talons. Oh, now I have to do this. The White Rabbit emblem key, obtained after bidding farewell to Sakuko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. So that is what it seems to be, maybe, is she left her behind. Okay, we can just go there now. Okay. Oh, hold on. Find the missing object to fit in the device. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have to find. Okay, so I don't think... Did that open anything up over here? No. Okay. So we got up there's green. So these ones won't die. So, I mean, my guess would be we don't even need to go down there. There was nothing. Ooh. Okay. So, like, this shows you nothing. All it's doing is showing you levers, or where levers are, but not anything else. Really? And I'm trying to figure out if it shows you if it's opened anything, but it doesn't seem to. Alright, so if they come in here, I can kill them.
お昼休み友達
Yeah, that's one thing in games I really don't like is navigate this puzzle while enemies are chasing you. It's like, find that annoying. Not, intuitive in any way. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoyed looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishido Rinko. Okay, so we got that lights. Anything else? No. Okay. Do not know what that did. Forward-facing Fox Crest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere. Alright, so we found the first one. Yeah, there's nowhere else. Okay, so do we need to insert them to go on? Sorry, whenever I'm in the menu for a little bit of time, it's because I'm coughing. Alright, so what did we get? That's just that. Do they go? Oh, okay. I didn't. For some reason, I didn't think it was able to come in here. Oh, so annoying. I don't know if I have to put that in first. Probably not. I had to press that twice for some reason. Yeah, and this is the one that did nothing. It just has that. No, I can't go in here. Oh, do I need to pull that stupid lever? No? I need it to be the red and the green. Perhaps I pull the other one. Again, I would actually like this puzzle if there weren't enemies constantly chasing you. Yeah, there we go. I just find that super annoying. That's all. Especially when most of them they can't actually die, you know. Yeah, so the red should be open. Okay, so that opened the gray ones. So that one directly that way. Fully restores health. Get rid of this thing. Alright, so... Down here, doll thing. Alright, so to the right would be back to the main thing, so I'm guessing we would just go left because the red one should be open, the gray one should be open. Cool. Cool. And an animation where I couldn't move and it hits me. Gotta love it. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester. I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The handwriting turns wild and erratic. I love being class president because I get to look after all these lost causes. Even when I was young, I always enjoyed comparing myself to other inferior kids and basking in my own superiority. When I pretend to care about others, I can please a lot of people. The losers I help, the people around me, and even my parents. And frankly, that makes me happy as well. Right now, I'm in charge of two girls who are the definition of morons. They're both so carefree and empty-headed. Neither of them knows the first thing about fitting in. The only reason they have any friends at all in class is because I'm taking care of them. They fawn over me and tell me all the time how grateful they are. It feels amazing. I really, truly think that I was born to be class president. Nishido Rinko. Where's the thing we have to pick up? Is it not in here? Hello? I mean, there's absolutely nothing. Alright, I guess there's just fucking nothing in this room. Waste of time. Like, what the fuck? Cool, so I was down there, now I'm in here. Like, what? These puzzles to me are just annoying. That's all they are. They are not fun to do. At all. All they are is annoying. I know I need to find 3 things in here, and I found one. We get to a room that's just like the other one where we find it. Do the same thing, absolutely nothing, exit, and now we're in a different spot. It's awesome. So cool.
上らにだってお化粧だってだって私の方が上だったぼんやりしてるあんたを私が何と助けてあげたことか
Love that she pauses for an insanely long time. Alright, cool. So absolutely nothing behind me. Can't go anywhere. Cool. I love this puzzle. It's so cool. Hey, cool. Hit me when I couldn't do anything. That's awesome. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hanako, here you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today. And don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hanako, and you can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you, from your best friend, Rinko. The fuck?
ここ千鶴屋を手放すんだ。進まなきゃ。
Chizuru Yura. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy.
先に。
So, what difference was I keep forgetting because there's 3 different fucking menus. I'm trying to think. Stamina. Okay, I'll just drink that thing. I didn't do anything different at all. I turned the lamp, and the last time you turn the lamp, there was something to get that we need. This time there's not. I don't know what changed. Rinko's secret journal. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Shizuruya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Before we turn that. Rinko's secret journal. As we get closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional. But of course, there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on. We're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird Space Wars world together. So much jealousy. Really, come the fuck on, man. Don't put an unkillable fucking thing in here when you have to get shit. It's so fucking stupid. Cool, so that was fucking nothing. Letter for Rinko to Hanako. Hanako, here you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I'm so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hanako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent or pet owner even. From your best friend, Rinko. And again, this is the most like revealing of the story so far, and you have it where there's shit chasing you that you can't kill constantly. This one's finally open. Crumpled letter. Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could just talk at school, but when I'm around you, I always end up whoever wrote it stopped here. Hey, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with me on Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me, from a boy's perspective, that is. What do you think? The letter ends here abruptly. I love you so much. You never leave my thoughts, Rinko. Man, she was obsessed. Rinko collects dolls. Ew.
彼の気持ち考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。聞こえてるんでしょ。なんとか言いなさいよ。きなこ。
Interesting. Tri-scale emblem key. I didn't find anything right. No. I could have swore it opened that one, because this one's been open. Find shoes, prized possessions. Sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Memories. Okay, we came through here, correct? Oh, okay.
こんなノートが山ほどあってな。押し入れにぎっしりさ。俺の一番の宝物だ。お前以外の誰にも触れさせなかった。おかしいな。どこに行ったんだ。それもいいか。それが忘れていくってことだもんな。ひな子が初めて育てるにはちょっと難しかったよな。これを買ってもらうために漢字テストを頑張ったんだ。覚えてるか。
Oh, there's two rooms. Oh, we couldn't open that door, I don't think. Oh. The medicine cabinet from Shu's place. Oh, cool. Couldn't do anything there. Okay, to the right, to the left. The right has, we don't know, but in the middle we have the levers. Nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Gonna die. Okay. Lovely. Love how that works. It's so nice. Oh. Oh, hold on. Emma, a wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hokora after writing your wishes. Used in Hokora to upgrade Hinako's ability. Hell yeah. That's all it is, just writing. Okay. Lovely. Love how it waits for me to be done to hit me. Awesome. Stupid fucking thing. Really? I have to kill them? I mean, what? Cool. There's no reason for that. Defeat the monsters. Cool. I can't fucking move. Cool. I also love how there's no countering that. That's amazing. Sure. If it hits you once, you can't dodge at the second one. So that's awesome. Yep, you can't dodge the second one. Stupid as shit. I love you can't cancel animations even though you're slow as shit. Dark Shrine. A monster covered in swollen, skin-crawling mounds. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. And the thing is, when you're in this little sleep thing, your weapons don't degrade because you have to fight so many fucking monsters. But the thing is, if you're sleeping, you should be better at combat because you're in a fucking dream. That's just my opinion. Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Cool. I'm gonna go back down here really quick because I swear there was you would think there'd be something, right? Okay. You have to go this way.
来てくれたんだな、相棒。俺はお前にいいんだ。きなこの好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろ
はい。いえ、するべきでした。もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。 行こ
You have no place in my future, the farewell party. What? I don't know what that is.
シュウリンコ
I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. She was different, though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exist two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, who I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. Hopefully there's a save up here, because I don't want to go a mile away for a save. Interesting. And again, I think the story so far is really good. It's very intriguing. I just wish the combat was a little bit different. So like, yeah, we have, like, we go to that dream realm and we use all of our shit that we have as resources, but we don't use our weapons. Kind of stupid. If you're gonna have separate weapons, use separate everything, so that you're not wasting shit there. There we go. Strange note. I'm sorry something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you. Alright, anything to enshrine? What is this? Only puts us at 12, whatever. Do this one. And we need 15 for this, right? Yeah, okay. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it though. Have a great day and I'll see ya. Again, I'm loving the story. Bye.